Hi, I'm Mava,
And I'm Ashley,
and
and
we
we're
are
the
the
Traveling
Traveling
Tailors
Tailors. We are actually on Tony Sap Lake in the fishing village.
in Cambodia. So this is part two. Make sure if you haven't already, check out part one. We rode a buffalo through the local village, and now we're on the water local village.
And this is really cool. I mean, this is literally a little town. These people live on the lake. There are schools there are temples, they have little general stores. They just live their life.
Yeah, what's really interesting is depending on the season, right? Like when the rainy season happens and all of the other seasons that they actually have to move their house. So they have to just move it either via by boat or by hand and push it down the lake to where the water doesn't rise. Because if it rises, then, their house floods, which I'm like, wow, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, we actually see, we saw one person who raised alligators.
Yeah.
And they use the alligators, they actually sell them in the town. People in the village, they also have like small scale farms and vegetable gardens, which they sell their veggies in the town as well. That's how they make a living.
Yes, and also to the local people. Like, look at all of that. I mean, it's quite interesting. It's like they are literally living off the land,
Or the water.
And the land and the water, honestly. So it was really cool to see, really the setup here that they have. So many, of course, touristy things that you can buy just for the tourists that do come over and say hello. But in reality, it doubles as, a local market. And look at the little dog, so cute. I just want to see the water. I know.
Okay, so we are on a floating house. Amazing.
In the middle of
In the middle of the lake.
the lake. All the villages are all around us, all the little homes in the suburb.
They all have solar panels.
Also, look, there,
They
it's
have
just
a
like
TV. They all have TVs.
I can't see
They
CNN
are-
at a hotel. And they got CNN.
in the middle of the lake.
Time to go.
Yeah, you can just see the kids going to school. It was really fascinating to see these little kids actually rowing their boat to go to class.
Yeah, it was really cool. So this was a fun experience. It was really eye-opening. You could definitely see some of the homes there as well as the local villages right on the land, right outside of the water. Oh, look at that land. So gorgeous. And now we are heading to get a light lunch because we have one more place to go in this Cambodia adventure. This restaurant was probably one of my favorites just because of the surrounding. I mean, the restaurant itself is gorgeous. There's a little pool that people can actually go into if they wanted to. And honestly, I just love indoor-outdoor like seating. And so the food itself was the traditional, Cambodian food. And we really just had rice and protein. And it was delicious.
Lunch was delicious. So now we're heading to the Angkor National Museum.
Yes, and so everywhere we go, we tend to visit the museums as it's literally living a piece of history. And so Cambodia was no different.
Yeah. This museum basically shows a lot of the Khmer civilization. It has so many different collections. It was a huge museum.
Yeah, I was actually shocked by how big it was. And I really liked the layout. It was a really interesting layout. It wasn't just like one straight line or one floor. There were multiple floors. They were all kind of designed and architecturally very different and very unique, which I liked.
Yeah, they had different galleries. I think they were all themed galleries. You know, like for example, one of the galleries had the 1,000 Buddhas, you know, so you can see Buddha from everywhere. You know, I know there was another gallery that had the Khmer civilization. There was another gallery that basically just focused on religion, which was pretty cool to see all the different religions, the Hindu, the Buddhism. There's a gallery just dedicated to the great Khmer kings, and that was pretty cool as well, you know, because I mean I think they did such a good job of the history of Cambodia.
Yeah, we definitely needed more time here. And this is what temple was that?
This is Angkor Wat. You know, they showed how the Angkor Wat, which was really just such a huge city, you know, with a couple million people. This is the replication of what it was back then.
Yeah, and we actually went to Angkor Wat as well and climbed it, so make sure to watch that video if you haven't. It was such an experience. They say life was made for living. Love was made for giving. Time might bring you healing. That don't change the feeling. No, that don't change the feeling. Oh, what I'm feeling. No, that don't change the feeling. Oh, what I'm feeling. We go up and down. It won't matter the cost. If we focus on what we found. Cambodia was such an amazing experience. I'm so happy that we got to check it off our bucket list. I mean, we travel all over the world, and Cambodia is definitely a place to remember.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff. We, you know, from the ox cart ride to visiting all these temples, which again, some of these are UNESCO sites, so they are being preserved. So you guys can definitely come back and, you know, check them out.
Yes, so make sure to watch our Cambodia series, like this video, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't. We travel all over the world, and so with that being said, we will see you in the next country.